Okay, shalom, shalom, family. We are out here again on the lake. We're in my favorite little crevice area, just off of the shore here. So not that shore because I don't park over there. We park over there, so we're quite a ways from where we park. Not quite a ways, but a good little way. I don't want to go too far this time. I didn't go far last time because I was afraid to. Uh, but but I had a paddle last time. So this time, the boat that was there that had the paddle with it is gone. So they've taken it somewhere, and that's interesting because where did they go? Did they just boat around the lake and then park at another place? Is that I don't know. I don't know. Are they using the lake as transportation around the road? I don't know. That's interesting to me because the boat's not there, unless they're out, fishing right now. It must be parked. Unless they're out fishing right now, it must be parked somewhere else. So, so that's interesting to me that they're either out here now somewhere, or that they've parked in a different place and gone up from a different area. So that means there must be little crevices all through here that you can, enter and exit through. Very interesting. I just wanted to get on here and show you guys how peaceful and calm and serene it is out here. That this is what Africa looks like, and it is a peaceful place. There's a town here that's actually called No Worries. It's not. It's not. What do you call it? What's that word? Kuna Matata. It's a different word. Mapiasum. So, yeah, the town is called No Worries, and that's interesting. So this is not a rich country. This is a poor country, and a lot of the people here, have to work every day for the food that they're going to eat that day. I came across a group of boys that were shoveling sand, and I asked them. I said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're shoveling sand." And they said, "If we don't do this, if we don't do this, we don't eat." And so they've got to work every day to eat. Some people here. That's the type of poverty that we're dealing with. Um, that's a hard truth. In living out here, that you do have that type of poverty as well. So it's definitely two worlds here. Just a calm, peaceful environment. Nobody else even out here right now. See some fish jumping out of the water. I'm gonna get on this other side. So I can get better. You don't have to see the boat really. Just a wonderful place. See, I thought those were alligators before, but these fish jumping out the water. Man, I was terrified before. There's a flower just growing out of the water. There's a few flowers over there. And I thought that those were birds, but looks like it's that flower. You see them? It's that style of flower. That's a bird. Maxing and relaxing. So I did, last time that I was out here, I did run into somebody, a guy with a shotgun, and he had his 3 children with him. And so what's interesting is we've seen people walking around with shotguns before, and it alarmed us at one point because really we didn't expect it. It was back up in the woods, and we turn the corner and here's a guy with a gun. Just a regular old guy, and he's got a gun, and it kind of alarmed us at first because we're here in Africa, and we're kind of out of the way. But what I noticed is that he carried it slung on his shoulder, and the barrel was open. So there's a law, there's a rule here, because every time you see anybody with a rifle or a shotgun, that if you're traveling with it, if you're not an officer, a military officer or a policeman or anything like that, you're hunting, and you know that you're hunting because you have it slung over your shoulder and unloaded. So there's a traveling position for the arm to be in, out of respect for your fellow citizen, to let them know that you mean no harm, that you don't even walk with it in your hand. You walk with it slung over your shoulder, with the barrel facing behind you and the handle facing out towards you, so that if it's really a bad position for you to have a rifle in, because somebody could just grab it off of your shoulder, sling it back, and then now they've got your weapon. But it's a sign of nonviolence, passiveness, that we mean no harm. I mean no danger. Look, if you'd like, the barrel is already facing in my direction. You see what I'm saying? Like when you hand someone a pistol, if you're trained in handling arms, you never hand somebody a pistol by the barrel. You never, point the pistol at them to hand it to them. You open it up, you unload it, you flip it around, and hand them the pistol butt first, right? And that's how they walk. That's how they travel around here. So anyway, that's a diversion. It's a side note. It's just to show you the culture here is a non-violent culture. And I don't think we as Americans are accustomed to non-violent cultures. I think that we believe that all cultures are just naturally violent because we're so violent. But there is such thing as a non-violent culture, a culture that's like, you know what? It's not even really worth it. And that's what the type of culture that this is. So I was talking about being on this boat before, and the last time that I was here, I went out on the boat and brought it back and everything. And then I saw the man with the shotgun and his 3 kids, and he's walking with it slung over his shoulder like we were just discussing. And I asked him, I said, how are you doing? And I asked him, I said, hey, whose boat is this? And he said, oh, it's the Waterworks. The Waterworks used this boat. And I said, do you think they would mind if I took it out? And he said, you want to go out? And I said, yeah, I want to take it out. He said, come on, I'll take you. He said, come on, I'll take you. And I said, no. I don't need to be taken. I know how to go. But what I need is, what I actually said was I've actually already been out. And he said, oh, you know how to drive? I said, yeah, no problem. And he said, oh, okay then. Well, yeah. I said, so it's okay to do that? He said, yeah, no problem. In fact, if you're ever in the area, I'll take you out, and I'll take you on a whole tour. And, you could think, oh, okay, well, he's just trying to get you out there to rob you. But that's your American understanding, because these people are not trying to rob nobody. These people are living their life. They're working hard, and they appreciate hard work. They're really, for the most part, not trying to use violence to get over on anybody. I mean, they may inflate the pricing on some goods. They may really inflate the pricing. You know, they may charge you 3 times what it actually. You may buy a good, a product, and they may see that you're American and don't know how much the product costs and charge you 3 times as much. And that's low down too. But they're not trying to knock you over the head. They're not trying to scam to take you out. That's not happening here. You know, the police aren't trying to scam to take you out. They're not trying to find ways to send you to jail. It's not happening here. You know, people are friendly here. Oh, and I say that, and there they go. There they are right there. There go the kids. The kids were there. The ones I was just telling you about. They're here. They're here on the shore. So I guess this is a good time to go ahead and wrap it up and go ahead back in. Pacho, good morning. Good morning. Hey, should I bring it back? Okay, sorry. Okay, they want their boat back. Okay.